Welcome to the weekly channeled angel message. Let's see what the angels have for us this week. So here we go. I'm just going to tune in to their energy. Okay, the image that they're bringing to me is dribbling the basketball, like ball handling skills. I used to be a basketball player back in the day, and I was point guard. So they're showing me kind of these drills that I used to do to practice my ball handling skills and dribbling and things like that. Yeah, I'm trying to see like what this means. So it feels like, so when I would do this, I would feel like really in control of the basketball. And so they're wanting to focus on that sense of control. And they're showing a difference between bouncing the basketball like close to the ground. So when I do this, it would do really close to the ground, and then I would feel like I had more control of the ball, versus like if I'm bouncing it really, really high, I have less control of the ball. The ball can go somewhere, dribble it off my foot, someone could steal it in a basketball game. So it's about keeping it close to me and being in control. And let's see where they want to go with this. Like, why are they bringing this up? What's the point here? They're also showing and saying at the same time. So they're showing me cards, like playing cards, and saying that phrase, like keeping cards close to the chest. Okay, here we go. Got it. Putting it all together. So the angels are saying when we keep things close to the chest, meaning like we don't share a whole lot with others, it helps us to stay in control. Right? And that feels good. It feels safer. When we share more things, it can feel less safe and more vulnerable. We don't know how someone's going to respond to it. We don't know if we're going to be hurt in some way back. Right? So it's like in a basketball game, if I was dribbling the ball really high, someone could come in and steal it, and that could hurt me and my team. So this way of like, when I share things vulnerably and I put something out there, I don't fully know how it's going to land with someone. I don't know how they're going to respond. And that's hard. That feels scary. So we want to acknowledge that, like that truth and that reality, and that's okay. But they're asking us, how do we want, using a pun again this week, how do we want to play the game of life? Do we want to go through life in one extreme or the other? The angels are really encouraging us to find balance. That there's going to be times that it's important, or it feels better, or we're just in a place where we just need to keep things a little bit more to ourselves. We're not ready to share something, or we're just going through a harder time in our life and we can't be as vulnerable. That's okay. Or maybe there's a certain relationship where it wouldn't be safe to be that vulnerable. That's okay. But we also don't want to close up our whole lives, because they're showing like a train leaving a station, meaning like we'll have missed opportunities for real connection, deeper connection, to be able to be witnessed and seen in our true selves and our authentic selves. And there's a richness there. And that's part of the human experience, as a whole of the complexities of being human and being witnessed in our humanness and our emotions and our vulnerabilities. So angels want to ask us all a question, just to have us reflect on, where do you lie? There's a continuum of like, I share all the time and I'm vulnerable. Maybe I overshare. Maybe I could learn some filtering, some boundaries, all the way to the other extreme of like, I'm so boundaried that like I'm like a steel trap, steel cage. I've built walls so high and no one's getting in. On that continuum, where do you fall? And what could bring you more, just a little bit closer to the middle? Well, first, the angels are saying maybe not everyone needs to adjust. So do you feel good with where you're at? And think through it for yourself of like, if I lived my life continuing to be this way and on this continuum, wherever I find myself on the continuum, how would I feel about that? If I get to the end of my life, of this life, how would I feel about that? And if I want something to be different, then think about, how could you adjust just a little bit? Because we all deserve to be seen, witnessed, and in relationship with others. We also deserve to feel protected and safe, and that can be a really difficult balance. So, I encourage you to find whatever balance makes the most sense for you.